Aloha from beautiful Maui. Oh my gosh. We are in paradise right now, for sure. As you pop on, please do me a favor and just let me know where you're watching from. Like, we arrived in Maui last Thursday, and we have had an amazing time. I'm here on an earned trip that I earned with Saint, and I got a chance to bring my entire family. Please let me know where you're watching from. But it's always fun to be able to go live in different lighting. And so, like, this lighting is just all me, all natural. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do my skincare. It's only 8 a.m. here. I've been up since a little bit after 5 a.m. simply because the time change. So I'm not sad that I'm on this schedule. I really like it, actually. So we're 5 hours behind the East Coast, and we wake up really early, and then we're ready for bed. No lie, like by 8 p.m. But my lips got so burnt yesterday. We went on a catamaran tour, saw whales, got to snorkel. My lips got so burnt. Oh, my nose got burnt. This spot got burnt, this spot got burnt, this spot got burnt. I can't figure it out. Had sunscreen on, but it's just, we were in the water too. So I am going to do my makeup, my skincare first. I haven't done my skincare yet this morning, and my makeup, and we're gonna walk through this. I wanna show you how quickly you can do it, because a lot of times women will choose to just forgo skincare and makeup because it takes too long, okay? But whenever you truly see the difference in the products that you're using, whether it's the skincare or the makeup products, then you believe that taking that time, number one, is just a form of self-care, and number two, is so worth it for your face, okay? So first and foremost, I found Korean skincare, and I want to let you guys know, if you comment the word simple, because that's what we're doing here today, comment the word simple, you're gonna get all the information from that we're going to be talking about today, because that's truly what I'm going to do. I also want to show you some ways that I'm going to maneuver around what sun I did get and evening out my skin tone for the day. We are planning on hanging out by the pool. So anyway, this is what I brought skincare wise. In here is my travel kit of Korean beauty products. The skincare, this kit is $100. It lasts about a month, okay? So I've been using it twice a day. So it just depends, but like they say, it lasts about a month, maybe 3 weeks to a month. And if you purchase the experience kit, which is what this is the expert ritual, this is what I brought with me. Really great for all skin types, okay? Sensitive skin, especially if you have sensitive skin, it's the expert ritual. But when you do that, when you purchase, I am sending you a full size calming gel, okay? The calming gel it's really great for things like what I have going on today. It has 24 karat gold flecks in it. Hence, this is the month of St. Patrick's Day. So the luck of the Irish, or you're striking gold, I'm sending you a full size one of these valued at $30 if you purchase one of these. Right now, Rimon can be purchased in the United States, in Canada, Hong Kong, to be Mexico, of course, South Korea. Everything is shipped directly from South Korea, from the Ask Farm, okay? Ask Base, this is the only skincare line that is from all levels, creation to manufacturing to distribution, all in the same location, okay? Science included. All right, so anyway, without further ado, let's go in. My face feels tight, okay? Because of all the sun. And, just being near the sand tends to make you feel gritty. So what I did already do is I double cleansed. And these cleansers do not come in the experience kit, okay? But they're really inexpensive. Okay, this one is the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. It's $25. It will last you months. This is the oil cleanser. So I double cleanse. It's important to double cleanse, okay? So whatever you do, you need to double cleanse. This is an oil cleanser. I used that first. That pulls all of the dirt to the surface. Does not matter if you have oily skin or not, okay? Oil attracts oil, okay? That's a good thing. Brings all the dirt to the surface, rinse it off, then use the enzyme cleaner on a dry face. So you're gonna dry your face off after the oil cleanser, pat it dry, use this. It will, this is what's really cool. If it disappears on your face, then you know that it is, your skin is literally soaking it in, okay? And that means you're really, really lacking hydration, okay? It disappeared on my face for a very long time. Well, not very long time, maybe, like a month. And then all of a sudden it doesn't disappear. Now, if I continue to rub and rub and rub, it will, but that's just one way of knowing. I've had a couple of people that reach out and say, Kim, like my skin is soaking up the skincare. Your skin is really dry or dehydrated if it's doing that, okay? So just keep that in mind. Okay, so I double cleansed already. The next step that I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and put on, whoops, hold on. These bottles all look alike, which by the way, these bottles are all refillable, okay? So once you get the travel kit and you're like, okay, I need to upsize, like I love it because it gives you a month's worth. I saw a difference after one day. I really hesitate to say that, but if you go to my highlight bubble, they're all purple and there's one that says skincare, go back and just look at my before and afters. And I had a good skincare routine. I was using good products, okay? This is cosmeceutical grade skincare, something you would find in a spa. That is hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and this is not. It has an average price point of $35, okay? So anyway, these are all refillable except for the calming gel, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go in with the Vietton oil mist. This is part water, part oil. All right, I'm gonna shake it up and we're gonna do a little spritz. So because this is part oil and part water, I think other people can hear me. So if you don't have any sound, make sure maybe get out and get back in. It could be your Wi-Fi. So I'm just gonna kind of pat that in. This is called Incel Derm, okay? If you comment the word simple, I'll get you the links to everything. I do want to tell you, don't go to Amazon and buy this. There are a lot of people that are that are repurposing the bottles and putting fake stuff in there, okay? I wouldn't do it other than somebody who is a planner, okay? I'll comment the word simple, I'll send you all the links. Step 2, so because this is oil and water, and not just any water. It's Jeju Energy Lava Water. It is water that is from the bedrock of the Hwasan volcano in South Korea. Rimmon is the only skincare company that has a contract on that for the next 20 years. Okay, so it's not just any lava water. You'll see lava water in all kinds of things. This is lava water on steroids times 10. Okay, it is mineral rich. It has been buried in the bedrock of that volcano for hundreds of years. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into that calming gel. So if you buy the travel kit, I'm sending you a full size one of these free. Here's what it's really good for. Sunburns, okay? It has a calming effect because of the 24 karat gold in it, and it has an 8-layer hyaluronic acid serum. Okay, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and add this. Here's what I love. I can go all the way up underneath of my eyes, okay? There is no eye cream that you are going to need separately, all right? This skincare is so gentle. It's so funny because when I first started deciding that I was like, I really need to get a skincare routine, I felt like there were so many things out there. Like you have to have this kind and you have to do this and this for this kind of skin and this for that kind of skin. Korean skincare is like grown, is trending, and it has the number of Google times it has been, or the number of times it's been Googled has increased by 350% because Koreans get it. Like they teach their children. Becky, when you received your kit yesterday, comment simple and you'll see a form there. Fill it out. And then that's how you get it. Because the calming gel comes from me. Okay, it's called Incel Derm. But if you comment simple, I'll send you all the stuff. You guys can research it on the website. It's not in Europe yet. All right, so anyway, Koreans teach their kids really, really young how to take care of their skin. Like think about Korean skin. It's beautiful and it's holistic. If you're an EWG person, okay, if you are, it's a 0, okay? Cleaner than European standards, so we'll get that out of the way. All right, the next duo I'm going to go ahead and place on here is Boo Say Boo. So it's a very fun little acronym that they use in order to show you the steps. So this is a booster and this is a serum. These products are made primarily of the Jeju Energy lava water. So what you do in this part of the ritual is you spray. We give it a little fan and give it a second to be able to soak in. And guys, I want to mention really quickly, if you don't currently follow me and you're asking for links, you're not going to be able to see them. And that goes for anybody. So just click my photo up at the top and click follow, and then you will see all the links. But go ahead and comment simple if you want the links to anything. All right, this is the serum. So we do the booster, then we do the serum. And then we're going to do the booster again. Okay, so it's called Boo Say Boo because it is this, these are the steps. When you start to see results, when I first found this skincare, I noticed several of my friends, their skin was like transforming in a very short period of time. And so I was like, what are you doing? Expecting them to tell me all the spa things that they were doing or their esthetician things. And yeah, all the hair care products are awesome. And they were like, Kim, we found this Korean skincare and I've only been using it for a week. And I was like, well, okay. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to push all my other skincare aside and really try this with fidelity. Like, this is the way it's instructed. Here's how I'm going to use it. And when my husband noticed after a week, he's like, wow, your skin looks great. I was like, oh my gosh, stuff must be good. All right, and we're gonna carry that on down to the neck. So we did booster, serum, booster. So far there have been 4 steps in addition to the, 5 steps in addition to the double cleansing. Okay, and then the final step is the active cream, the glorious, luxurious active cream. So this is your moisturizer. Guys, I go through the booster faster too. You can't because they want them to be together. I wish. We have said, can we purchase them separately? But they really, that's the way that the science is designed, is that they go together. Booster, serum, booster. All right, good morning. Hey, Steph. All right, so active cream. Look at this. It is so stinking luxurious. $60. You would pay $300 in your salon or any high-priced moisturizer. This blows it out of the water. Over 50% of the Jeju Energy lava water. It is luxurious. So I'm going to go ahead and place it all over. Sometimes before makeup, I will forego this step. Okay? But because my skin is sunburned and drier, because I had so much sun yesterday, we're gonna go ahead and put it on there. All right, while I'm kind of fanning myself, I want to tell you guys about, and in case you guys didn't, if you just popped on, make sure you comment simple because that will get you the links to everything that we're talking about. So I just finished my skincare ritual, which I don't know, took me 8 minutes. I'm looking at my clock. 8 minutes. If you don't have 8 minutes for yourself, then what are you doing? Okay, take 8 minutes to do your skincare. When you see the difference, you'll realize it was the best 8 minutes spent. So I'll send you a free full-size calming gel if you start with the travel kit, which is $100. It gives you a month's worth of product. It's a really great way to be able to try the products easily. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna whip out here is my balm, okay, my balm stick. I have one of these, best $25 ever spent. It is great for under eye circles. All of this is plant-based, okay, so it's all vegan. I use it for my under eyes to hydrate before makeup, my 11s, my extra nasal labial folds. So especially on the days that I don't apply my active cream right before makeup, it is a non-negotiable. 25 bucks. That's what it is. It's called the Viaton Balm. Really great product. If you're gonna say, I need an eye cream, well, you can call this your eye cream. You can call it your chapstick. You can call it your nasolabial fold moisturizer. You call it whatever you want. This baby is 25 bucks and it lasts months, okay? All right. And then of course, in that travel kit, you're gonna get a sunscreen, okay? And, depending on where you are, because there are certain laws in certain countries, but in the United States, you will get a sunscreen in there. And you have to apply your sunscreen, which is what I did after a very long time in the water yesterday on the catamaran, snorkeling. I did not reapply. Bad Kim. Always reapply your sunscreen. But they kind of took our bags and they were out of sight, out of mind, and I didn't even think about it. All right, so I'm gonna now add my sunscreen. And giving all of your skincare a chance to be able to soak in is a really great idea, but I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I'm hanging out here by the pool all day today. Don't skimp on your sunscreen. Okay, again, I'm taking it all the way up to my eyes. This is a chemical sunscreen though, so however you feel about that, great with the makeup, okay? And again, Koreans aren't gonna do anything that is going to jeopardize your health. Okay, but the skincare itself in the bag, all a zero, cleaner than European standards on the EWG. All right, let's do some makeup. What am I gonna do with this? Okay, so whenever you get sun, or let's just say on any given day that you go to the mirror and you're like, I'm just gonna go through the same motions that I always have gone through. I want to encourage you to think about it a completely different way. Look at yourself and say, where do I need color? Where? Okay, because where do I need coverage? Where do I need color? And then it completely changes your approach to makeup. I obviously don't need color here. What I do need is to take color away there, right? Okay, where I don't need color is here. But what I maybe do want to do is to add some color to be able to help blend this here. All right, this area right here is light, okay? Sure, it's light. Sometimes when you have a lighter area in this area, it emphasizes the dark area. Would you agree? Okay, it's not because the dark is dark, it's because the light is light. And so when you think about makeup in a different way, especially over the age of 50, when it's best to wear less product. Because most of the time what we think about is my makeup is too heavy, it's creasing, it's sliding off my face, but what if you don't have to put makeup there? So let's think about it a little bit differently. I'm gonna go ahead and take my One Compact Makeup System. Okay, this is from Saint. This is why I'm here on this trip. Okay, I've been using this makeup for 4 years. It literally is the best stinking makeup on this planet. I will go down saying that. It truly is the best. It also comes in one compact, so it was easy for me to travel. It's all TSA approved. Comment simple, and I'll send you the links to everything we're talking about. So I have all the things. You can start with a teeny tiny palette, okay? I have eyeshadows, I have color correctors, I have all the things, but that's really not what this is about. This is about figuring out how you're gonna put makeup on your face and having the right type of makeup for your face. And not only that, not only the best type, but the best colors for you. Because many times, all you gotta do is flip-flop colors just a little bit and the entire look is different. I take all the guesswork out of that for you. I'll color match you. I'll help you choose your colors. And then, you always have the final say, but like, it's really nice to have somebody else's opinion. You build your compact according to your budget, to your makeup needs. Voila. Okay, so here's the first thing that I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color correct. And that comes in the form of getting rid of color where I have excess color and adding color where I need it. So right now, my nose is totally glaring at me, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this green color. So if you have a lot of redness, then you're going to want to have something with green in it to counter the red using color science, okay? So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this green color, and I don't want to completely erase the red. I want to tame it down. Well, holy schmoly, can you guys see what's happening? Okay, I'm just taming the red down. I really like a sun-kissed look. I just don't want the glaring Rudolph, okay? Okay, just tame it down just a little bit. Anywhere else that I have maybe a little bit of excess red, that little spot. Oh, where'd that go? Okay, so something with a little bit of green in it. Y'all, just like, look at that. What happened? Think about makeup differently. Where do I have excess color? Where could I add color? All right, so now let's deal with this. I have sunburn and I have melasma. After using the Rimmon Korean skincare, my melasma is 10% of what it was, okay? Because the science behind the Incel Derm and even the other line, it's called the Rad 100 line, has nanoliposomal technology, so it penetrates the deepest layers of the skin. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's do one more thing here. So right here, I have some purple, and you can see that. I have slept well. Here I have some blue and purple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an orange color. This is Frenchy. I use my fingers a lot, okay? You don't have to. You can use whatever you want. You can use a brush, and I'm gonna tap it right there. Okay, so I'm going to correct the blue with, using color science, something from the orange family, pink family. If you have like pink lipstick, matte, you could try this, totally try it. All right, now I'm not gonna over blend it right now, okay? I'm just gonna leave it there. That's not the way it's gonna stay. I'm just gonna show you. I wanted to color correct first. All right, let's take a look here. So I have some hyperpigmentation right here, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use my bronzer, and I'm gonna add color where I need it. I'm gonna lightly dab. Like, you do not need, the reason I have my background blurred out is because the hotel room isn't very nice. It's pretty messy. I'm sparing you. Okay, so taking a little bit, hardly any product, and where do I need it? Okay, so I don't want to go directly on top of my age spots. I'm going to kind of go around them. The idea is to even out my skin tone. Bronzer is a really great way to do that. Okay, if you have a lot of age and sunspots like I do from laying out on your parents' roof with baby oil when you were younger like me because you didn't know better, and really, I mean, I guess my parents didn't really talk to me about that either, because they were out in the sun a lot. We were. But I'm not proud of it, but here we are. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and even all that out. All right. So what ended up happening here is I had the stripe of hyperpigmentation right here. By applying the bronzer above it, it now just kind of looks like my contour line. And I will blend that a little bit better here in a second. All right, I'm gonna try and go as long as I can without using any foundation. Okay, so right now, all I'm concentrating on is applying the right colors where I need them, and then I'll fill in the gaps if I need it at the very end. But we tend to have been taught that we need to take a foundation and just like slather it. Like I watch these young influencers and people on social media, and they're like filling their brush with foundation and like putting it all over, and I'm like, what? I don't know. Like I used to do that with Bare Minerals, used Bare Minerals for like 24 years and applied it all over, but I can't imagine doing that now, okay? Now that I've learned this method. All right, so, all right, I have mature skin, all right? I have chosen not to do Botox, fillers, surgery, anything like that. That's just my personal choice. You do you, but I just want you to know where I'm coming from when I'm using makeup, and it's like that's the kind of stuff that I teach when I'm using makeup to kind of reduce the distractions that I currently have and just make me look the best that I can at 55, okay? That's my goal. I want to look like the best at 55. I'm not trying to look 20. I'm not going to do it. Okay, been there, done that. Sunscreen was the Rimmon Korean skincare. The other kind that I like Elta MD. I like Kula. There are some other sunscreens. Those are more mineral sunscreens. All right. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer. What? Okay, still no foundation. My concealer is just a hair lighter, but I want you to watch placement of my concealer, okay? It's not gonna go completely under my eye. Look how much texture I have under my eye. The lighter I go, the more that is going to be accentuated. Now I'm mixing it with that peach color, okay? That was actually Frenchy. And that is a lip and cheek color, but you can totally use it to color correct. So versatile, best makeup on the planet. Comment simple, and I will send you the links to everything I'm talking about here, okay? Now look at the placement of that. I'm gonna go ahead and take I have it here in my hand, my brush, and I'm just gonna tap that in. This is the Shape brush. It's my favorite. The reason it's black is because it was an artist gift, but you can get it in gold. Y'all, think about this for just a minute. I color corrected my nose a little bit to tame down that red. I had a red spot here and a red spot there. Did the same thing with that green color. I ended up evening out a little bit of my melasma and adding bronzer to kind of add depth and warmth. And now I just applied a concealer. I have 3 products on my face. 3, okay? I am now just gonna add some color in the form of a lip and cheek color. So I like options. Let's see. All right, I just used this in a video, but I wanna show you. Can I show you what this neon purple looks like? This is neon purple. And I just wanna show you, when you're using cream products and you're using the right colors, there is hardly any product on there, okay? And I'm just gonna kind of tap it. I like to start about right where the end of the blue part, the iris of my eye is on back, okay? And I do like a little bit of color on the front of my cheeks. I know that you might see conflicting information about where to place it when you're older, but I love having color from the front, okay? It makes you look healthy. It makes you look like that there's some natural blood flow in your face, because when you get to be older, then looking kind of stale and colorless is common. Okay, that's why even having a great skincare routine where you are actually cleansing your face, like you should be massaging your face for a good 90 seconds, 2 minutes. Just massage, get the blood pumping into your face. Okay, guys, would you have thought that that is neon purple? Is that not gorgeous? I love it. It's called ultraviolet, if you're already a Saint user. Okay, I do have more of cooler skin tones, so those are the colors that I gravitate to, are the cooler tones, like the pinks and the purples and the mauves. That's me. All right, so let's just talk a little bit about a couple other versatile things, because I don't want to waste your time. It's been just 30 minutes exactly. I'm going to go ahead into my contour, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and tap my brush in there, and I'm going to use it as my eyeshadow. Okay, so this is going to be my contour. I'll go ahead and show you how I'm going to use it as my eyeliner in just a minute. When you have everything at your disposal and you know that they are the right colors, okay? That's where I come in. And you know that they are the right colors for you. Your routine, your makeup stuff has literally will be cut in thirds, okay, or less. Meaning you're not going to have overflowing makeup bags. You're going to have products that you actually know work for you. They're the right colors, and also will cut down on the amount of time and effort that you need to take. Because if you take on this new way of thinking about makeup, you'll use less product, okay? So I just put a little, this is the multitasker brush, I just put a little of the contour on the bottom of it, and I'm just gonna use it right underneath of my eyes, okay? Sometimes we have this misconception that when we have concealer, we need to take it all the way up underneath of our lash line. But I want you to think about this for a minute. Our lashes shadow a little bit of the underneath of our lash line. When we take that shadow away, it looks really unnatural, right? So think about the look that you want. Some people want that ultimate glam look. You know, they want the very flat finish. That's not the look that I go for. And I may not be the person that you want to mimic your makeup after. And that's totally okay. I do not get offended with that. We have to find the people that we want to follow. But I just want you to think about that in a way, in a different light. Like, you know, I like it to look like up close makeup. I want my makeup to look good talking to somebody 3 feet away. I'm not going to be on stage. I mean, I'm a singer, but like, even if I sing, I don't do that kind of makeup, you know, maybe when I have to be on TV. When is that going to be? All right, now I do want to show you something for those of you who don't like the overly dewy look. For me, I'm all about the dew, but I know those of you who have also like really, really oily skin or tend to get shinier throughout the day, I get it, okay? So this is called a feather blotting dust, and it can be put into your palette. It is so perfect for somebody who they do want a dewy look, but they don't want an overly dewy look, okay? And you can tame down in certain areas. So I just put a wee little bit on my brush. I'm gonna tap that off, and I'm just going to tap that. This is just a common area. Can you see the difference between this one and this one with just a little bit of feather blotting dust? Still looks dewy, but it took the overly shiny area away. I do recommend putting this in everybody's palette. So if I do color match you, you're gonna get that recommendation from me, because It's great for all skin tones, types, that whoever, like however you like to wear your makeup, that powder is the bomb, okay? And it fits in your compact. There are some eyeshadows here. If you're an eyeshadow girl, I can give you recommendations for eyeshadows. Let me just tell you a little bit more about how I have my palette arranged, because I think that's really interesting. These are all magnetic. So when you need to refill, these are all between $16 and $19 each. You pop them in and out. This, you see the bottom of the tin? I can stick that on a skillet on very low heat, melt that all back in the bottom, and I can use every last drop. I don't have to constantly pound the bottle, squeeze the tube, nothing. I can use absolutely every last drop. And just when you think like, oh my gosh, I need to reorder, no. There is still a couple of months worth of product right here because you're using so little of it. I buddy these guys up right here, okay? These are my foundation shades if I would put foundation on, okay? But I have a winter shade and I have a summer shade. I buddy them up. Why is that important? Why is that cool? It's cool because we're not always the same color. And also there are transitions through the seasons. So like in the middle of, right before I came here, I was almost solely this color, okay? But I could dab my brush in this color and give me a little bit of my summer color and get exactly the right color foundation every time. You know, the one thing that I've really struggled with being here is neither one of these work for me right now, okay? Now, when I use my bronzer, I can mix a little bit of my bronzer and my summer shade together and get something closer. But why? Why do I need foundation right now? Look at what I've done. Once you get sun, it's just nice because the purpose of foundation is to add color and to add coverage, okay? But if you already have color, then maybe you only need to add coverage exactly where you need it. All right, so if I was going to take any foundation at this point, I would take a little bit of Hazel and a little bit of Athens, and the only place that I'm gonna swipe it is just right here in this area. Okay, and that's just to even out all of my age and sunspots, because I added the bronzer here, I added the blush here, and now I just want to add the coverage. And I'm feathering this in, okay? If you like more of a fuller coverage, then you would want a brush that has more of a dense end, and you would do pressing, stippling motion, okay? You can add and build coverage wherever it is that you need it. Let me add a little bit of mascara, and Saint has this new lash velvet mascara. I was always a tubular mascara girl, but this stuff, look at this wand, okay? And it makes these really long, luxurious lashes. I'm not gonna overdo it because I'm gonna get in the water, and this is not waterproof. Just tapping on a little bit. I will tell you the oil cleanser from Remon has made my lashes so healthy and long, because I use that oil cleanser in order to take off my makeup. Comes off beautifully. I use the oil cleanser to shave my legs. I have been using the oil cleanser in order to even bathe my body here because I didn't bring a separate body wash. This guy right here, okay? $30. Cleanse, makes your eyelashes healthy. Shave your dang legs with it. It's amazing. Amazing. I was just turned on to that for the leg thing. I'm like, I never thought of that. That's crazy. And it is amazing. Guys, let me see what questions you have. Comment the word simple. If there is anything that, great for acne prone skin, the only thing that I would say for acne prone skin that you just might want to ease into is just that first spray mist, the oil water mist. But everything else, you go, girl. It's so good. So it has a 5-star Derma testing. And then also the makeup it has 11 ingredients, okay? So, I mean, it does not matter. So you need to put on SPF that is covered in the products already. If I wanted to reapply my SPF, which I will be smarter today, I will put it on a brush and then tap it over my makeup. And sometimes, like I will mix my foundation with, or the, yeah, I'll show you. I would mix a little bit of my foundation and a little bit of the sunscreen and then make myself a tinted sunscreen. You can also do that. When you're using cream products, it is so versatile. The sky is the limit. Simple is for the links to everything that we're talking about. Yeah, don't forget your ears. That's a really great tip. All right. I will also put the brushes in there. So if you feel like your color correction is getting removed, be careful putting on, going over top of it. So try the method that I used. I put the color correction in. I let it set a tad, okay? I let it set, warm up to my skin a little bit, and then I tapped in my accent or my concealer over top. They call it an accent or a brightening highlight in Saint World. Make sure that this video is getting posted. All of my live videos are always posted here to my account. I will call it a Maui Live, Get Ready With Me, so that you guys can access it. What products do I use for melasma? It's the whole Expert Ritual. Pretty dang good. It lightened my melasma a whole lot. So this kit, $100. I'll send you a free calming gel, full size, if you order this month. That's my March special. You guys have been great. Thank you for joining me from Maui. I don't want to hold you up, but this is it. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. Y'all have been great. Say hi and make sure you follow me so you see all your links. Have a great one. See you soon.